welcome back to the Dice Tower's coverage of the 2016 GAMA Trade Show. Taking a look at all the games that are coming up this year. And now I'm joined by Dan from Playroom Entertainment.
How's it going?
Very good. You have Costume Party Assassins that you're going to talk about a little bit, and then you have a whole bunch of updates that you're going to go over.
I do have a bunch of updates, and we're going to start with Costume Party Assassins. It's coming out in June this year. The artwork is not final. We're still making a couple of tweaks, but the gameplay is, and we're really excited about it. It's a quick little deduction game, and each person starts off with one character that they get that's at this costume party. It's face down, nobody knows about it, and on your turn, bit by bit, you're giving people information as to who you are and what room you're in. So as you roll the die, you can only move in and out based on the color what you rolled. And then if you roll the black side, then what you have to do is you have to actually have somebody leave the party, or you have to try to assassinate somebody by flipping over a card and taking them out of the party. The thing is that you can only assassinate somebody who is in the same room that you're in. Again, giving the other opponents a little bits of information. So really fun game. And we're excited. It's kind of got a family-friendly feel to it, even though you are assassinating. And
other than that,
other than that, it's a very lighthearted, fun game with a nice little twist to it.
That is nice.
Yeah. So we're excited about this one. Again, coming out in June, and the artwork's going to have the same kind of feel, but we are switching that around a little bit.
Okay. Excellent.
All right.
I'll help you move this.
Thank you so much.
What do you got next?
So when it comes to the updates, we know that a lot of our fans want to know what's going on with the 2 Kickstarters that we had run. And the great news is that they are in production. We've given people updates about it, but we just wanted to make sure that everybody knows that 100% we've got the Unspeakable Words and Unspeakable Words Deluxe games coming out.
Excellent.
The Unspeakable Words, the same original one that was on tabletop, that's won numerous awards, up to 6 people with 1 color pawn. And the deluxe version, with all new John Kovalic artwork, is going to play up to 8 players. It's going to have 8 different color pawns. 2 of them glow in the dark. It's got a glow in the dark custom Cthulhu D20, a special bag, and a lot of really cool components. So this one is going. We're really excited. It is behind by numerous months, but we're also going to have this in late May, early June.
Oh, so it is in production now.
It is in production. It is happening. We've had a lot of bumps along the road, but that's kind of par for the course sometimes in this industry. And with that, in the same facility, in the same everything, our other one, which is Sitting Ducks by Keith Myers and Sitting Ducks Deluxe. This also has a lot of new images, custom ducks, and action cards. So you have the original card game that's coming as it was, and the deluxe version that has those custom ducks, a board, and a lot of extra components also.
Oh, it's also in production now?
Also in production, same place, same channel, same station as Unspeakable Words and the Unspeakable Words Deluxe.
Well, those are excellent updates.
Yes, so that was important, and we've been showing them at trade shows to get the retailers excited, but all of our backers should know that they will be getting them first, and we're very, very excited about finally getting this out to them.
Excellent news.
So one other update that's kind of important is as we've been changing around our whole factory situation, one of our classic lines, Killer Bunnies, that's been out for about 13 years now, we have that fully in stock, just got a couple containers in. So everything from the blue starter through the all the booster decks, all the way from red, violet, orange, green, white steel, pink chocolate, and khaki and onyx are all available now.
All of them?
Yes, everything. So a lot of our fans have been waiting for them, and we're really excited to have that back in stock, available immediately.
Wow, that's a large print run to, a large batch of different.
Yeah, there were about 11 products in that line, and they all just came in a little bit ago. The Geek Out line's been going strong. We've got a lot in the works for that. We showed Geek Out Family last year. Geek Out Family is just the family-friendly version of the Geek Out mechanic, where you're trying to outbid people and show how much you know about a certain topic. This is a family-friendly one that has a board for scorekeeping, and the questions are really for a wider market. So something like, if you can name 3 U.S. state capitals, and then maybe you could raise it up to 5, and he could raise it up to 7. Well, for somebody in 4th grade or 5th grade, they may be able to do all 50, like I used to be able to do, but right now we may cap out at about 20. So the content really is more for a family market, and we're really excited about having that one out. This is also in production currently, domestically, and will be here by the end of April.
Very nice.
Yes. So, couple last updates. Our top-selling Sherlock memory game, this is on the kids' side, which has sold well for years. We're bringing back the Sherlock Deluxe. It's the same great game as the Kinderspiel des Jahres runner-up original. This time we have a pawn and with some additional cards, and it makes it a little bit more fun for the kids.
Yeah.
So we had something like this out in a limited capacity about 6 or 7 years ago, and now we're rolling this one back out. This will be available in July.
This is great. So this is something that hasn't been available for a while that you're bringing back.
Correct, with the deluxe version. And in fact, we had actually run out of the main Sherlock for a little bit here and there. That's also in reproduction. So we're excited to bring back the originals and the deluxe version on a lot of these.
Great.
So now, when it comes to the new games, I got 2 other new games to show you. This one we were showing last year, and we love this one. It's called Pass the Pandas. The dice are done. They're finished up in the factory, and it's going to be shipping out in about 2 weeks. So it'll be here in about 5 or 6 weeks.
Okay.
Really simple concept where when you roll, only 4 things can happen. Either it's blank and nothing goes on. It's a water, and that means that it evaporates and gets removed from the game.
Okay.
You can pass your pandas to anybody you want. Or if you roll bamboo, then the next person just has to match that number of bamboo. So you're trying to get rid of your dice, and it kind of has a left, center, right LCR feel where it goes really quickly, but rather than collecting chips, you're actually trying to get rid of your dice. A round can be 30 seconds to maybe 2-3 minutes max, and people just want to play it again and again. So we're really happy with the way that the dice turned out. And again, this is going to be hitting the water in about 2 weeks.
Wow, 2 weeks.
Yes, dice. This is factory finished dice. We've got hundreds of thousands of them already done. So
for those watching this in the future, 2 weeks right now translates to about March 25th-ish?
Right, so that's when it's going to be hitting the water. I should actually say it's probably closer to April 1st, and we're expecting to have this available to ship by the end of April.
There we go.
So
Excellent.
To give an actual time frame. And then one last game to show you that we're really jazzed about, has kind of a fun family party game feel, is called Spoiler Alert. Now nobody likes when a movie or a song or a book is ruined.
I hate that.
You hate that, right? But in Spoiler Alert, you're actually trying to get people to guess the answer without ruining and giving spoiler words. So for example, it kind of plays like a little bit like Password, where I'm giving you verbal clues.
Okay.
But and we get 10 points for each question that we get correct. We have 60 seconds to get as many points as we want.
Okay.
But if I have to give you spoiler words to help you guess the answer, then that's going to deduct from it. So for example, if I was trying to have you guess Star Wars.
Okay.
I can't use the word galaxy because that's -1 point. And if I use the word lightsaber, that's -5 points. So I'm trying to use phrases and words without using any proper nouns to have you guess Star Wars. And then maybe I decide, you know what, he's not catching on to this. I'm going to say lightsaber. We'll get only 5 points for the question, but it'll allow us to move on.
That makes it a lot more difficult.
Absolutely. So it's like trying to describe the Hobbit without saying a dwarf or a wizard or a dragon or shire or a sword, you know. So you have to get creative and not spoil it for your teammates.
Save that list of forbidden words.
Right. So it's kind of a twist on Taboo or Password, where you have a strategic ability to say, you know what, I only want 3 to 5 points per question, or I'm going to stretch it out a little bit more to try to get the full 10 points.
So you can strategically sometimes choose, hey, I can burn some points.
Exactly.
That's a nice twist
so,
on it.
you know, if I'm describing, you know, Frozen, for example, the kids movie, maybe I want to say that they're sisters, or I want to say there's a song Let It Go, or a snowman in it, and then you'll get it immediately. We'll get 2 points, 3 points, move on.
Yeah.
Or I try to drag it out and use other words like, well, siblings, or it's very cold, and then it may take 20 seconds, but we get the full 10 points. So there's kind of a risk to reward ratio on that.
That's a nice twist on it.
Yeah, so it's a fun little family game. It's got a little bit of a pop culture feel, and this one's going to be scheduled for late July.
Late July.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
So that's actually the updates. We got a lot of other things happening in our line, but a lot of things in production, a lot of things coming out, and we're going to have an exciting year ahead.
Looks like.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining me, Dan.
Thank you for the time. I appreciate it.
Yes, no problem. And thanks for watching the Dice Tower's continuing coverage of the GAMA Trade Show 2016. Be sure to keep watching for more videos coming soon.